Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Top eBay Sports Card Sales of the Week, 80's edition. We recap the previous week's top 5 sales from football, hockey, baseball, and basketball. Unlike our weekly junk wax list, this list has only one restriction on what can be included, and that is that only one sale of each individual card can occupy a spot on this list, so we have no repeats. Starting off with football, in the number 5 position from 1989 score, we have an autographed Troy Aikman rookie card, graded a PSA 10 with a 10 for the auto. This card sold for $2,000, which is a record for a PSA 10 with a 10 auto, as the previous high is $1,514. This card has a pop of 18. In number 4 position, from 1986 Topps, we have the Steve Young rookie card in a PSA 9. This card sold for $2,320, which is the second highest sale for a PSA 9, and the record is $3,000 from back in November. This card has a pop of 174 in the 9, and there are only 10 cards rated higher as a PSA 10. In the number 3 position, also from 1986 Topps, we have the Jerry Rice rookie card graded in a PSA 9. This card sold for $2,400, which is a bit off from the record for a PSA 9 of $5,350. There is actually a bunch that have sold for over $4,000 in the last year. The card has a pop of 1,022, and there are 58 10s graded higher. In the number 2 position, from 1984 Topps, we have the Dan Marino rookie card in a PSA 10. This card sold for a record $3,497. The previous high was $3,275, and this card has a pop of 381 in a PSA 10. And in the number 1 position, we have a big one. From 1981 Topps, we have the Joe Montana rookie card graded in a PSA 10. This card sold for $54,000, which is the second highest sale of a PSA 10, as the record is $60,100 from a few weeks ago on December 31st. This Joe Montana rookie card in a PSA 10 has a pop of 109. The total of the top 5 80's football cards this week was $62,217. This is the highest total to date, as the previous high was last week's $17,563. Strong week for 80's football. And moving on to hockey, in the number 5 position, from 1982 O-Pee-Chee, we have the Wayne Gretzky In Action card graded in a PSA 10, which sold for $3,850. This is a huge record over the previous high of only $400. There have only been 2 sales of a PSA 10 last year, and the card has a low pop of only 37. In the number 4 position, from 1985 O-Pee-Chee, we have the Mario Lemieux rookie card, graded in a PSA 9. This card sold for $5,995, which is the second highest sale, and it's only $5 shy of the record of $6,000. The record was from just a couple weeks ago on January 14th. In the number 3 position, from 1982 O-Pee-Chee, we have Wayne Gretzky's 4th year card, graded in a PSA 10. This card sold for $7,500, which is another huge record for the Great One, as the previous high was only $2,100. There was only one sale of a PSA 10 last year, which was this record, and this card only has a PSA 10 pop of 26. In the number 2 position, from 1980 O-Pee-Chee, we have the Ray Bourque rookie card, graded in a PSA 10. This card sold for $11,500. This is a record PSA 10 sale, and the previous high was $7,500 from back in October. This card in a PSA 10 has a low pop of only 31, and there were only 2 sold in all of 2020. And finishing it off for hockey, in the number 1 position, from 1986 O-Pee-Chee, we have the Patrick Waugh rookie card, graded in a PSA 10. This card sold for $11,995. And this finishes the hockey list off strong, because the previous high for a PSA 10 was only $4,050 from way back in 2016. This card has a pop of only 86. What a huge sale. The total of the top 5 80s hockey cards this week was $40,840, which is up from last week's total of $28,504, but is still shy from the high from 2 weeks ago of $59,000. Moving on to baseball, we have a tie for 4th position. From 1989 Topps Traded Tiffany, we have the Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card in a PSA 10. This card sold for $4,500, which is a record for a PSA 10 as the previous high was only $4,150. This card in a PSA 10 has a pop of 325. And tied with this Griffey rookie card, from 1982 Topps Traded, we have the Cal Ripken Jr. rookie card graded in a PSA 10, which also sold for $4,500. This card was listed as a PWCC-A, which means above average eye appeal, ranking in the top 30% of PSA 10s. This is a record for this card as the previous high was $4,300. This card has a pop of 388 in a PSA 10. In the number 3 position, from 1986 Topps Traded Tiffany, is the Barry Bonds rookie card graded in a PSA 10. This card sold for $1 short of $5,000. This is the 3rd highest sale of this card, and the record is $5,317. This card in a 10 has a pop of 441. In the number 2 position, from 1983 O-Pee-Chee, we have the Tony Gwynn rookie card graded in a PSA 10. This card sold for $6,200 and is the 2nd highest sale, and was just shy of the record, which is $6,219. This card has a low pop of only 31 in a PSA 10. And in the number 1 position, from 1987 O-Pee-Chee, we have a Barry Bonds rookie card graded in a PSA 10. This card sold at auction for $18,823. This card has a very low pop of only 36, and the previous high was $10,000. The total of all 5 80s baseball cards this week was $39,022, which is down quite a bit from last week's record high of $81,124. But we got to remember that last week we had that $55,000 autographed Upper Deck Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card, which skews the data a bit. Finishing up our list with basketball in the number 5 position, from 1986 Fleer, we have Johnny Moore graded in a PSA 10. This card sold for $17,988 at auction, which is a record for a PSA 10, as the previous high set last September was $16,500. This card has a pop of 65 and is a card known to have print defects and is a tough one to gem, which explains the higher prices from a non-Hall of Famer like Johnny Moore. In the number 4 position, we have the 1985 Nike Promo Michael Jordan rookie card graded in an SGC 10. This card sold for $18,000. We had a PSA 10 record of this card last week at $23,380. The pop of graded PSA 10s is 167, whereas SGC 10s have a pop of only 81, and there are also 9 higher graded gold labels. In the number 3 position, from 1986 Fleer, we have the Dominique Wilkins rookie card graded in a PSA 10. This card sold at auction for $22,479. This is a huge record for a Wilkins rookie card, as the previous high was only $10,301, and that was from back in October. This card has a pop of 92. And in number 2 position, from 1986 Fleer, we have the iconic Michael Jordan rookie card graded a PSA 9. This card sold at auction for $61,300. This is a record sale for PSA 9, as the previous high from a week ago on January 18th was $42,600. There are 2,762 PSA 9s, with 316 graded higher as a 10. And in the number 1 position, from 1986 Fleer, we have the Michael Jordan rookie card sticker graded in a PSA 10. This card sold for $115,000. This sale bests the previous high of $60,000, which was set back in December. This tough to grade sticker has a PSA 10 pop of only 119. And the total of all 5 80s basketball cards this week is $234,767. This is actually down a little bit from last week's total of $250,113, but still a very strong week for basketball cards. And the grand total of the 80s cards from all 4 sports this week is $376,846, which is actually only down $450 from last week's. So definitely a very strong week this week for the 80s cards. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. In addition, hit that bell icon and get notifications so you don't miss out on any of our future great content.